Something happened to the family. Musk meeting recording accidentally exposed. The spring of Dogecoin is coming. The subsequent pull-off will be on this day. Arbitrum is about to undergo a qualitative change. This update is so scary. The latest trends in the ether whale. Did the big traders increase their positions this time or run away? Let's take a look with Alan. Before talking about the benefits of Musk and Doge, Alan would like to first talk about the major update of King Arbitrum. I think it's quite important. His official website stated last weekend, Ruby's Orbit mainnet is ready. Coming soon. Oh my god, this is Orbit. I really didn't expect Arbitrum to actually do this. Then this crucial Orbit mainnet. What does it do? Sum it up in one sentence. That is what other projects will do in the future. You can directly send layer 2 expansion network with one click. That is Arbitrum's sister chain. In this way, other projects. There is no need to invest millions in research and development. You can use it directly to publish your own layer 2. And you can set it yourself. Everything from gas throughput to smart contracts. This is the same principle as when Coinbase used Up to issue base pairs. Then the ERB will definitely be the same as the Up later. Charge a small gas fee on these Orbit sister chains. Up should be 15% if I remember correctly. This will wait until the Orbit mainnet is launched. He will definitely come up with this. By then it should be the same as the original Up. A blast. So Alan really feels that Polkadot is of no use anymore. Now there are all kinds of one-click links. High speed. And it can also connect to the huge Ethernet ecosystem. But looking back at Polkadot, what kind of card slot auction are we going to do? Time-consuming and labor-intensive. Therefore, the living space behind Polkadot will be further compressed by layer 2. But then again, talking about projects without talking about distribution models is a hooliganism. Arbitrum is good though. But be sure to pay attention to this big unlock. Everyone look at the picture. He will be in March next year. Unlock nearly 87% of the current circulating supply of ARB. Market value is only 1.1 billion United States dollars. Oh my god, 87%, like App and Sui. Every time you unlock 5%, it will cause a big drop. And Arbitrum wants to unlock 87% in one go. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he cuts him in half at that time. So if you really want to lay out ARB, Alan thinks it can be unlocked until next year. At that time, he should be smashed into a gold peg by the market. That's the best time to enter. And then there happens to be a bull market. Start taking off. Finish talking about ARB. Next comes the focus of this issue. Musk is ready to play tricks again. Just recently, Musk on the first anniversary of his acquisition of Twitter, an internal company conference call was held. After hearing this, Alan was really stunned. Ma talked about the development plans for next year. I think the first one is irrelevant. He said he wanted to build X into a dating platform. That doesn't sound very reliable, right? Probably adding a blind date function. But if you look at all the bragging he has done before, the results are all realized. This is indeed in line with his usual unconventional style. And the second plan is very ambitious. Musk plans to launch it in the second half of next year. Integrate payment functionality into Twitter to create a digital banking system. And he is confident that he will catch up with the international payment giant PayPal. You must know that the original founder of PayPal was Musk. So he has experience in making such products. So this can be said to be a sure thing. Moreover, Musk has also applied for payment licenses in various states in the United States. So this is by no means just talk. And you have to know, PayPal has issued stable currency PYUSD. Then Twitter will definitely create one too. And support crypto payments. By then the entire market will definitely take off again. As for Musk's favorite dogs, like Dogecoin and Fluky etc., it will definitely be very scary. And more than that, after Musk acquired Twitter, wasn't it delisted from the New York Stock Exchange? Then it is very likely that it will be relisted in 2025. This set of operating combinations has been completed. Name Musk's net worth. Maybe they'll all be chasing trillions. And our currency circle and various stocks will also benefit from this. I think it will definitely be a big promoter next year. So the future, it's really exciting. In fact, it's not just the future. Just after the current market breakthrough, the market is gradually picking up. The small cottages that had plummeted before stood up again. Like the Doge and Shiba started last week, right? It's all a rush. Then we last Friday based on the positions of large investors discovered ZRX again. In fact, Alan is just like everyone else. I don't even know what this project is about. But the big traders actually open positions. LQTY and TRB, which he entered before, have both risen a lot. So we also followed ZRX. The results are immediate. Performance has been very impressive these days. Sure enough, a giant whale is a giant whale. So babies who are interested in short-term operations, you can take a look at Alan's member group. This kind of operation, we update the movements of various giant whales every day. These are the codes of wealth. And now the bull market is approaching. Leave time for you to accumulate principal by operating profits. Really not much left. So if you have the chance, you must seize it with Alan. Because to tell the truth, every extra penny you make now, in the bull market, there will be an extra 20 times the income, right? So join the group as early as possible. Don't wait until the cars have flown before you remember. It's too late then. Okay, next. Alan would like to share some of my views on the market trend. Have the giant whales returned? This time let's take a look at some data on Ether. Then everyone can clearly see. It can be said that the main force is not interested in chasing highs now. Even some whales are still taking profits. Look at him. He's a little green. So the market is not as peaceful as it seems. Of course, there are two reasons for this. Firstly, the reason for this increase is rather strange. It's the bankers' fake news. It doesn't matter whether the actual ETF passes or not. On the other hand, you can see from the picture, the whale's character has always been to take positions on dips. The lower the price, the more you buy. If Ether does not fall, then they won't buy the bottom. This is completely different from retail investors chasing the rise and killing the fall. Shall sell or fail and was cut into pieces. The lower it falls, the more it cuts. Then when the bulls come, they like to chase the highs. The higher you go, the more you chase, right? So now the whales are more waiting for an opportunity than judging from the K line. I think if the pie can return to the range of 30,000 to 32,000, is more benign. I will choose to cover my position here. After all, there aren't many newcomers coming in now. It is very normal for that to be a correction after it has risen too much. If it really comes to the range of 32,000, this will be a very classic breakthrough and retreat. It was the same as the time before when it was 25,000. Step back multiple times to confirm the bottom. Then the price gradually rises until it completely breaks away from the bottom. That is to say, we have come to this position now. But once you step back too much, back to less than 30,000, that is definitely a very weak signal. We need to reevaluate. But don't worry too much then. He won't have any more head and shoulders dips, because this model has broken through. But now BTC is still trading sideways more often. Therefore, each little local dog has more opportunities. Alan will promptly notify everyone of any developments. Well, that's it for today's program. Please click to subscribe. Our next bull market. Say goodbye to wealth and freedom together.